Wearing the Jersey, presented by WVU Healthcare.
Elizabeth Duarte likes to compete. In high school here in Morgantown, she ran track and cross country for the Mohegans. She decided to come to WVU and major in biology, but the need to compete was still there. So Elizabeth answered an email.
I knew about the women's rowing program and that you could walk on as a novice, and I got an email over the summer about tryouts, and so I've always been an athlete, and so I was kind of reluctant to give that part up of my life. So I was like, yeah, I'll try this.
Athletically, Elizabeth had to make the transition from the highly individual sport of cross country to the teamwork of rowing. It wasn't easy.
It was kind of hard at first for me to learn to follow other people because in cross country and track it's so individual in most aspects. But in rowing it's a lot more of a team sport and far more team oriented, and every movement that you make in the boat really affects the set and the speed and everything. I'm usually the stroke seat of the boat, so I have to set the rhythm and the pace of the boat. And if I'm off, then the whole boat's going to be off. So I have to really focus and feel the rhythm of the boat, and then also let the coxswain know if there's rush behind me so that we can all get together on the same page. We're in a new training plan starting this year, so we're doing a lot more meters overall. So usually we start out at a lower rate and lower intensity, just doing the steady warm-up to get the boat moving together. And then we usually start to lift the rate up a little bit, and we do a lot of interval work where we are going hard for a couple of minutes and then we'll come down. And we also do speed work at the end usually, and so that is just, even though it's the fall season, we're doing head races, it's keeping us ready for spring season and the sprint training.
It turns out that Elizabeth isn't the first in her family to row at West Virginia. Both her mother, Kelly, and her aunt competed for the Mountaineers in the 80s.
Back when they rowed, it was still a club sport, and our program has definitely come a long way over the years, and we're really lucky to have the facilities that we do have. They had a hard time, but they didn't have coaches who really knew that much about rowing, so they had to learn a lot themselves. And so we're really lucky with our coaching staff that we can actually get good feedback and learn about rowing every day.
Then there are those early morning workouts on a cold Mon River. Elizabeth is used to them now.
Well, getting up early, it's kind of something that now that I've been doing it for 4 years, it's kind of programmed into me. But it really comes back to the teammates, that we have a really good group of girls and we work together and we can push each other farther than we think we can. And so that's really what motivates me to get up in the morning, because I know that they're waiting for me and that we all need to work together for our goals.
Wearing the Jersey, presented by WVU Healthcare.